president yesterday spoke about voting rights and what he would be doing. He said, quote, "I'll be going around the country making the case." So he announced it. What specifically is he doing? Where is he going? And what is that going to look like?
Stay tuned. I don't have any specific visits to announce for you yet, but this is going to be a fight of his presidency. He believes that voting is a fundamental right for the American people. He's going to use every lever at his disposal to advocate for that. You'll hear more from him next week as well.
The DOJ announcement today that they would be filing this lawsuit against Georgia, given what's going on with their election law there. Did the White House play a role in that? Did the president consult anybody? Does he have any thought on it?
We did not. That was an announcement they made on their own, but it certainly is consistent with the president's commitment to the administration and the guidance he's given publicly and directly to use every lever at our disposal to ensure we are protecting the fundamental right to vote across the country. Go ahead.
So on the timing of when the president's going to get out and advocate for voting rights, I mean, how soon can we see this? We're hearing everyone from the Department of Justice to activists saying that this is a really urgent issue. So how soon can we expect this?
Well, the president's going to speak to all of you and to the public next week about his continuing commitment to voting rights, expanding access to voting rights, something that he's worked on for decades through his public career. Go ahead, Karen. Go ahead.
Jen, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp today accused the president and his allies of weaponizing the Justice Department to undermine election integrity. What's the White House reaction to that?
I would say if you have such a fear of making it easier and more accessible for people to vote, then I would ask you what you're so afraid of.
Does the White House see the Justice Department as its only real way of going on offense against some of these sweeping efforts across the country to implement voting restrictions, that as opposed to legislation right now?
No, we don't. That's a good question. I mean, it is an area where, of course, the Attorney General and some of the as you know, Kristen Clark, Vanita Gupta, some of the highest ranking officials in the Justice Department the president nominated and pushed for their confirmation have long records of advocacy, effectiveness, and work on these issues. So he certainly entrusts them with the work they're going to continue to do on this front. We are going to continue to fight for, battle for, work toward federal legislation. I know it does not seem easy at this time. Hard things, we do hard things. That's what we do here. But we're also going to continue to engage, and this is as it relates to an earlier question, with local activists, with local legislators. You've seen the vice president do a bit of this, engage with and work with them. We're going to fight this fight on many fronts, and certainly not the role that the Attorney General and the Justice Department may decide to take is one, but there are a number of other ways the president, the vice president, and our administration will be continuing to fight for voting rights. Go ahead right in the middle.
Today, on the anniversary of Shelby versus Holder, you have over 25 buses coming in between today and tomorrow on these freedom rides being led by Black Voters Matter. Has anyone from the administration spoken with them? I know that they're going to be holding a news conference later on today, but have you reached out to them?
That's a great question. I'll have to talk to our outreach team and some other senior members of the team to see if they have been engaged directly with them.